Hello, this is Anna.
And this is Isabelle, and today we will be reviewing The Good Dinosaur.
This is a coming-of-age film about Arlo, played by Raymond Ochoa, a clumsy and scared dinosaur, as he desires to do something bigger and better than himself. Once separated from his family, Arlo is forced to face his fears head-on.
He befriends a human who he later names Spot, played by Jack Bright, and they protect each other from the forces of nature on the way to bring Arlo home. On their adventure back home, they stumble upon new fears in which they have to overcome together. I thought this was a great film between the visuals, the message, and the characters. The animation was so great, and the cinematography looked so amazing too. It was very realistic and easy to forget that it was just an animation. Pixar took a very different turn with the way that they created these landscapes, and everyone instantly loved it. They took real-life landscapes and interpreted it their own way to be in the future with dinosaurs. The characters were all very different, and since they had so much time to evolve, they all were very unique individuals, and you could hardly tell what they were probably from in the past. Each character had a story and depth to them, even Spot, who could not speak. The film seemed to be saying it was okay to have fears as long as you did not let them control you and that you could overcome them. I will personally rate this film a 7 out of 10.
Pixar continues to impress large audiences with their stunning animation. Light plays a huge factor in not only the breathtaking pictures, but the mood of the story as well. The Good Dinosaur shared many positive messages about overcoming your fears and understanding the importance of family. The writers do an amazing job at mixing clever humor with inspirational ideas about becoming a brave and respectful person. The storyline was not very realistic for someone my age, but the animation made the film seem almost like real life. The main reason for this realistic feature would definitely be the lighting and attention to detail, and not only the characters, but also the background. Pixar always produces over-the-top children animation films, as this was just another example of their amazing work. The plot did not capture viewers as other famous unbeatable Disney films did, which is probably why it did not do as well in the box offices. But the movie brought messages that inspired kids across the nation.
So we both agree that the plot was not the best. It had a lot of holes and it didn't make some sense, or just kind of bland at times.
No, I felt like it wasn't a very intricate plot line, and there wasn't a lot happening during the story. It was just kind of a general children's movie, which is more entertaining for the audience they were shooting towards, but didn't really capture our attention as much.
Yeah, it was just them trying to get Arlo home while having some adventures along the way.
Mm-hmm. So what did you think of the characters?
I thought they were very fun. Each one was very unique and had their own sense of personality.
I agree, but I disagree. So I think that Arlo was definitely a character with a very positive and influential kind of personality, but I thought Spot was kind of off. I didn't like how they portrayed the humans as dog-like. They sat like dogs, they acted like dogs, they didn't speak, and it was just kind of a weird setup to have the humans in the movie.
It was kind of weird because like the dinosaurs were talking and they were very human-like, but the human was kind of like a dog, so it might have been deeper meaning, like humans are savage or something, but
yeah,
sure.
I thought it was weird how they decided to reverse the roles, and like the dinosaurs were farming, they were saving up their food for the winter, they lived in a house, they cared about their family a ton. It was weird how they switched the roles kind of and had the animals be superior to the humans.
Yeah. We both agree that the animation was done very beautifully and it was very realistic, and even though it's an animation, there was still some great cinematography in there.
Yeah, it was amazing to see how far Disney has gone in their animations. Looking back and when we saw Snow White this year and how 2D it was, and at that time it was such a big, giant revolution, like the start of animation, and just to see how far they've come to this day where they can make it look pretty much realistic, everything from water to humans to dinosaurs even.
It was very fun how they did it. Even the landscapes were done very realistic, and they mostly based it in Wyoming, so they would study the topography. They took real-life maps of the elevation and they would base their animation to shape that exact form so it looked very realistic, which they very much succeeded in.
I mean, sometimes I totally forgot I was watching an animation film.
Especially in like the water and like the trees and like their close-ups of like grass. It was really beautiful.
Everything looked so realistic. It was a good job, well done.